Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Stolen by Jones. It's Beal on the wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The rebound by the Spurs.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And it's the Spurs ball. Barnes outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Wembanyama left side, and the basket is good.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Booker. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Devin Vassell. This is his first free throw of the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
You talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And here's Booker. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Screen by Nurkic. Beal, that's for 2. A second chance effort. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Wembanyama. And he converts the layup. That's 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Barnes outside. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
San Antonio. Substitution for your Suns.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker. Durant inside. Shoots over Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 1. Back to Johnson. Now Wembanyama. He's got 7. Vassell outside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And here's Barnes for 3. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 6.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Now, here's Johnson. Devin Booker missing his last shot. It's up a 3. Barnes with another miss. Pass to KD. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And the
Spurs, 13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
The Suns making a switch here. Here's Jones, and he lays it straight in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Inside, and stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
3-point field goal.
Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
To the inside. Plumlee. Good defense by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Beal with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. The shot by Beal, no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Pass to O'Neal. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Paul. Bucket is good. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of the game. Booker with no one around gets a very good look and converts. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Goes up on the wing. Booker, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out to the wing. Pass to Champagnie. That three off the mark. Suns trail by 11. Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-6 run. Collins, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Jones. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And they pick up 2. 10 points for him.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, Bessie.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Booker. He has 5. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And there's the drive. And finished off by Collins.
Assist from.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Jones with it. He's picked up by Collins. Nurkic in the post.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Booker. 5 points in the game. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Pass to KD. Picks it out to Booker. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. AD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. And he makes both free throws. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
High post try. Phoenix no good that time either. Spurs leading by 9. Offside Collins. Misses in close. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Jones. To the paint. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Beal. O'Neal wide open. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul looking around. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Paul left side. Out left to the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns. Up top, Durant. The shot will not fall. Poke loose. Stolen by Durant. Jacks up a three. Oh, KD buries the three.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's Vassell with the drive. And the shot is good.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris with the ball. No scoring in this one. Down low. Plumlee. Out to Morris. Pocket 2. Allen for the 3. The rebound by Johnson. The drive by Paul. And that one, good.
Assist goes to.
That's now 8 points for Chris Paul.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Spurs up by 6 from foot
50.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Spurs leading by 6. Barnes outside. Sinks the triple.
Harrison Barnes.
Barnes has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for San Antonio. Booker in the corner. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the left side wing. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Assisted.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Shots good by Booker.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, Chris Paul just locked in right there. Shot ready on the catch.
O'Neal on the wing. Outside, Jones. Into the lane. Back to Dunn. Pass to O'Neal. Booker outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Suns trail by 10. Barnes grabs the miss. Johnson wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Suns now. Outside, Jones. Booker left side. Devin Booker attacking. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Woo-hoo! That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Down at the elbow. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now he said, come on, can anybody make a 3? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. See if it works, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. He shoots again. Sweet move. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, free ball, Wembanyama!
3-point field goal.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Here's Jones. The rebound by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the wing, Barnes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead. It's Jones on the wing. And out of bounds.